What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a huge video where we'll be doing an unboxing of the brand new Nintendo Switch 2. So stick around and we'll get right into it.
Let's go!
Alright, so the Switch 2 released June 5th in the United States, which is today. The original release came with either the console itself or the console and a Mario Kart bundle, which we have here. The Mario Kart bundle that I got retailed for around $500, which is pretty expensive for a new Switch, but I couldn't resist having it to open on release day. Okay, so if you have a factory sealed Switch, you should see on the very bottom here the Nintendo factory seal, which is just this little round sticker, which you can see just right in the light there. So we're going to go ahead and cut that open and get right into this. Wow. Look at this. Look at the size of the screen. Look at the Joy-Cons. Let's take these out of here first. See what they look like. All right, so these already feel, definitely heavier, and I think more sturdy than the Switch 1 Joy-Cons. They're definitely way heavier. Obviously, these ones will be magnetic, so they will go directly into the side of the console like this. They feel pretty good, honestly. We're going to go ahead and set this up, see what it looks like. Put these to the side. If you are a collector, when you unbox these consoles, always make sure to save everything. So that includes even these plastic baggies here. Go ahead and get the Switch itself out. Look at this. Switch 2 on the back. Get it out of here. Go. Bigger stand. A much more sturdy stand, too, it feels like. Flip her over. Wow, look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and get the Joy-Cons on, see how this works. Wow, that was pretty easy. And number 2, nice. All right, so this feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a lot bigger than the Switch 1. Actually, here, I have my Switch 1 OLED right here, so we can compare quickly. So I don't have the Joy-Cons on this, but if you want to just look at the screen size alone compared to the OLED model of the Switch, this is about the difference. So significantly bigger screen. We'll go ahead and turn it on and see what the quality looks like in a little bit. But let's go ahead and explore what else is inside this box. Okay, put that here. All right, so in here we have the safety manuals, it looks like, cords, HDMI, these are for the Joy-Cons. Go ahead and put this over here. These are wrist straps for the Joy-Cons, so you don't lose them. Go back to the Wii days. And this is my Mario Kart download. Unfortunately, I will not be scratching this code on this video, but I will get it installed, run it later on, and post some gameplay. And then last but not least, it looks like we're going to have the dock in here along with controller grips, the Joy-Con grips. Interested to see how this works with the magnetic ones too. I'm sure it will be a lot easier than the old Joy-Cons. Here, I'll just try taking. Let's try taking one of these off. I believe there's a button on the back that you push. Yep, right here. And it just snaps off just like that. Yep, pretty easy. There we go. We'll go ahead and throw them in these. Bang. And bang. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I can't lie. The magnetic grips are a big upgrade from the old ones. All right. Looks like this is the charger for the dock in here. go ahead and get this all taken out. And again, I am a collector, so I even save the ties. I save the ties, I save the bags, I save everything originally in the box as it came. That way, in the future, it will be restored that way. So here is the charger for the dock. There we go. All right, now let's take a look at the dock here. Look at that. All right, so not too different from the original Switch dock. Definitely a different shape on the top here. I think it feels about the same size. I'll have to compare when we put the actual Switch inside of it. But still pretty light. Definitely feels a little bit more sturdy. Let's see how we open the back of this up here. There we go. All right, so this whole back plate just comes right off. And then just like the original Switch, you'll have HDMI, AC, and Ethernet right there. So yeah, dock looks pretty good. Okay, so I got everything put back together in the box. I'm just gonna close this bad boy up. Okay, so we got all that stuff out of the way. Let's take a look at everything a little bit more up close here. So we got the Switch 2 dock, got the Switch 2 itself. Go ahead and put the Joy-Cons on. So my mic decided to cut out at this point in the video, but from here we're just going to show you guys the startup process of the Switch 2. I am going to speed this up a little bit. All right, so the update is complete. The rumors were true that the console does require an immediate update as soon as you start it up, which does require internet connection. But the last thing I want to do here is just give you guys a good last view of the Switch 2 itself in the dock and its final presentation.